Salam and good evening, worthy friends. Welcome to Agrabah, a city in Minecraftia which is ran by an idiot. That is me. I'm an idiot. What have I done? What I did was I filmed an episode to be scheduled to go up on Friday. I was actually in London on Friday. I thought it was all going to go ahead and go up, but it did not. It just didn't go live, so cheers for that, YouTube. Love you, babes. But yeah, so I thought instead of just releasing that episode, I'd actually re-record it because I've done quite a bit of stuff since. Not in this side of Agrabah, don't know why I'm here. Let's get ourselves over to the Cave of Wonders. Mwah. I don't know why I sound so sinister. Speaking of which, how did everyone enjoy the Aladdin live action special look this morning? We obviously saw a bit more of the film. We saw the genie. I'm glad the CGI... Well, let's just say it's not finished yet, is it? But I'm liking the direction it's going. I know there's been a lot of controversy. Jafar's an interesting choice, and I know he's not got the deep voice, but he's a younger Jafar, isn't he? He's clearly going to have a different take on the character, so I'm up for that. I'm open for anything, I am. Just give me Disney magic. That's all I'm bothered about. Right, so we're in here. Let's head out. Oh, what could be beyond? Oh, what is going on? We know what's going on. We've seen this before. But who disturbs my slumber? I need to make the mouth move, don't I? Just so it can go. Who disturbs my slumber? If I could work out a way to actually play the sound of someone going. Who disturbs? Okay, yeah, you get it. I think what I'll do. You know what? Like, my ride's done, I'll take a week off making these types of videos and I'll release a special video which will be like a really good look at the ride, and like it will be a playthrough of it, but what I'll do, I'll score it and stuff, and I'll like add voiceovers on top of it. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Anyway, let's head down into the Cave of Wonders. You can't really see much in here, so let's put the night vision potion on, but I said I wanted to widen it. I did. It's no longer just the rectangle that it was, it goes out a bit. Of course it looks a bit jagged and stuff, but well, you saw, you're only really seeing it in the dark. I changed the stairs to stone stairs because, well, I thought, you know, take advantage of the new materials, but also it's actually quite difficult to see. Let's just go and remove the night vision potion again, and you shall see what's going on. Oh, yeah, I forgot that triggers that bit. Just let me in, please. Cool. Yeah, so it makes it quite difficult to see where you're going, which I want it to be. You know, you don't want to have a nice, easy descent into the Cave of Wonders. It's got to be a bit difficult. But as with before, if you fall off the edge, boingy, 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 and it's really easy to get up now. This is just some, like, literally is just some stairs to get back up. So if you fall off, it's all good. I say this is a ride. It's a pretty extensive ride, isn't it? Like, this is essentially all that we've gone through so far is the pre-queue to the show. Anyway, right, next room. So, this is going to be the room full of loads of gold. I've started filling it with gold. You're meant to have varied treasures and stuff, but the only really golden block we have on Minecraft is a block of gold. So, that's all we've got. Yeah, so just gonna have to live with that, really. I don't know. I'll just try and build it up in as many different ways as I can, but I honestly don't know what it's going to be. The floor. Right, let's talk about the floor. I originally wanted the floor to be sand. Oh, not soul sand. God, no, not that. I wanted it to be sand because I thought it looked the best. It looked the best flooring. However, the problem then came with lighting. How was I going to light this room? And what I've decided to do, as you can see there, I've done glowstone and some sandstone slabs because that allows for the light to go through. So yes, it may not be the smooth surface that I wanted. Maybe I'll end up changing these stairs so there's a bit of contrast between the two. But yeah, it is what it is. And the good thing about lighting it only from the floor is that the top's not lit and it looks like it could go on forever. And yes, the ceiling is actually here. The ceiling's just black concrete. Yeah, it looks as if it goes up and up and up, which is the effect I wanted. I've gone with red nether brick, which I believe is fairly new because it's not normal nether brick. I've certainly never used it before, because when you're looking through the cartoon, I've referenced the film a lot, and I don't. It was a bit hard for the background. It was kind of this dark reddish colour, so this was the only block I could think that would work, even though the majority of what you can see is gold, and I do want that to be the majority you can see, but just around the edge you'll get that little hint of red, which will be good. Anyway, let's go on through this room to the room which is least finished. So you go down these stairs, and there's some pressure plates just here which have triggered it to turn to day, which is for a reason I shall explain afterwards, but you can see the hole. So if you follow the film carefully, because I made sure I watched it like really slowly, what happens is you go through the gold room and then there's like caverns and stuff with stones, so I'm going to make it like a big caverny stuff. Obviously I've just I've commanded out this space for now, but I've started experimenting with like pointy bits of rock that are going to be coming, because it needs to be like some massive big cavern. The funny thing is, in the film it takes up approximately 4 or 5 seconds, however in here it's obviously going to be part of the adventure because we want the whole thing. I need to remove the night vision potion for the next bit, otherwise it's going to remove the effect. So at S. Oh, by the way, so I don't actually have to put at S anymore because I have changed my username to something I don't mind you all seeing. I've matched it with everything else. Originally I had it as something which like is in line with all my like thingy addresses, like my personal emails and stuff like that. So I thought best not put that out on the internet, like that's why I'd blurred it in the past, but I changed it. It cost me £8 to change my username. Xbox, what a rip-off. Why are you charging me to change my username? But it's done now, done forever. I'm going to be happy with that. But yes, this is the room. It is what it is for now. So this is our little golden monkey statue holding the red gem. And when you step on that pressure plate at this moment, well, something's meant to happen. What? Let's head down. What's gone on? What have I done? What haven't I done, more to the point? Yeah? That should be working. Why aren't you working? What have I done? What have I done? I changed it to a half slab there, but what? I'm confused. Let me just. I don't know why I deleted that stone slab. Oh yeah, while we're up here, it's a lamp. Let's just avoid that one. That's all I've got for now. Until I can add my own block, we've got a redstone lamp as opposed to a magic lamp. But yeah, maybe half stone slabs do not work at conducting through redstone power. Well, they mustn't do, but that was the way I was getting through my. That was how I was putting through my light. Mind you, I've got light shining through here, so maybe we'll just have to live without the light there. Yeah, does it work again now? Oh yeah, see, look, it works again. So this won't actually be the trigger that triggers off that bit. It's just I thought, well, I built that effect in, and I thought I may as well trigger it somewhere. So, yeah. Anyway, let's hop across. So under these stairs, because we now have known, I don't know what I would have done without stone stairs. This would have been cobblestone, it would have looked all ugly, and we don't want ugly. But yeah, there's glowstone underneath this to light the way, but I also made sure that I've got a hole in the roof and we've got natural light coming through. That's what the pressure plate was for when we went down those stairs over there, to change the time to daylight, because now we get that little shine through the roof, which I think makes it look a lot more, again, realistic. That word just doesn't work, does it, when I'm describing my Minecraft? But yeah, the plan with this room is for, first of all, me to finish it, because it's a rectangle. We do not want a rectangle. We want it to be, you know, actually like a cave and that. But I'm not going to go too far on this at the moment. Like, I know I've been saying the whole time it's a ride, but I can't make it a ride until I can add more blocks. Well, I could, it's just not going to look as good. You know, you're going to be riding a Minecraft, not through the air, on a track, through the caves. What I want to be able to do, I want to get to the point where I can add my own blocks into Minecraft, which is coming. You know, you can add your own mobs soon. So when I can add my own blocks, I will add a minecart, which is a magic carpet, and I'll add another block, which is an invisible block, and I'll add some train track, well, some rails that are invisible. So we will be able to have a magic carpet ride, which is what I want. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up as much of it as I can, and that means completing this room, and I will be making 2 copies of this room. One copy which will go to the left, and the other copy which will go to the right. The one in the left will be a copy of this, how it is in the state when you walk in. The other one will be the one full of lava and stuff like that. So as soon as you get onto here, it's all going to transform into well, what will happen is we'll have a boo appear and touch that. Like what I can do, I can have it so when you step on here, you can be teleported to the same step, but we'll do several teleportations to make you look round, and then you'll see a boo touch the thing. That's all doable now, actually. I could set up that circuit. But yeah, and then you'll see a boo touch the thing, and then things will start exploding. The things will start disappearing off there, and lava exploding out the walls. The lamp thing will what I think I'll do for when that happens here, obviously you will have already taken the lamp. When I make the lamp as an object, you'll touch it and it will disappear, but I'll have a beacon underneath this that shines up, because I think that will look a pretty cool effect. Yes, anyway, so I don't actually think I'm going to have time to do any of this today, and I'm actually going to leave Agrabah for a bit. I don't know what world we're going to be working on, but there's one more thing I need to tell you about the Cave of Wonders, which I tried to experiment doing before we move on. I say experiment, it's something that I didn't implement, but I took a little screen recording of me doing it because I thought it'll be good for you to see. So, if we get back up out of the mouth of the cave, I thought, well, Agrabah Palace, I think I talked about this, but I want to build a stone mountain behind it, which goes really high up. And I was thinking, well, why don't I make the mountain even bigger and put all this inside the mountain, and then I can have a fake black night sky. And you know, it did look good. First of all, when I was building it, I did a command here, and I did the wall the wrong way. Yes, that was a bit silly of me. I put, instead of going 20 up, I said for the wall to go down to level 20. See, that's why you shouldn't do commands, especially when you're tired. I did it at like 11 o'clock at night. It cut right through this bit, so I ruined a quite nice bit of circuitry. And if you remember what's under here, it's the room where all the different caves are. So 4 of the caves got ruined and I had to rebuild them. So my animation looked a bit funny. I don't know if I filmed that. But yes, I decided to move the black box over it. The biggest problem with having the black box over it was the fact I couldn't really light it. We're in pitch black as opposed to very dark like you get with the night sky. In fact, let me just put the night sky back on in real time. Yeah, so although it's dark, we've still got light coming from the sky, whereas it was just pitch black and the only thing you could see was the end stage with the eyes. But of course you want to see the entire animation. Anyway, this has been an episode where I don't think I've actually took a break in talking. I think I've just spoken constantly for the last 14 minutes, so this is going to be easy to edit, and I'll have to make up for an episode this week, won't I, because it's Monday, and I only uploaded twice last week, even though I said, oh, I've got a new upload schedule. Yeah, I ruined it already. Look, YouTube's not my job. I've got other stuff to be doing in life. Cool. Okay, right, well, I don't know what land we're going to be moving on to, if I'm honest. I haven't thought about that. We've done Hercules last 2 weeks. We've done Aladdin. Maybe we will end up still staying in Aladdin, but working on the actual palace and Agrabah city. I don't know. Oh, city, you know what I mean. Or maybe we'll head to Lion King, or maybe I'll actually get back around to Hunchback, or who knows. But for now, what we shall do, we shall say a little goodbye to Agrabah, just in case we don't come back in a while. Oh, do you know what? I love flying like this with the Elytra/Elytra on. Like when you fly in this view, it's just like, whee! I still need to change my avatar to... Anyway, right, I'm talking rubbish now, so I am going to go. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye!